Ever since I first learned about baby sea turtles hatching, I always wondered, they're babies, they're just born. How do they know they're supposed to go to the ocean? How do they know where they're supposed to go? The question I kept asking. The answer I always got was general, the general explaining for animal behavior. Which always felt like saying just because. First of all, DNA doesn't create behaviors or responses. It builds proteins and enzymes. There is no evil gene or violence gene or anger gene or helpfulness gene or loving gene or adventure gene or carefulness gene or gay gene. Genes don't even work that way. Think about the slate itself. You think the way you instinct of computer programs, even then with the blank slate model, to prove the blank slate model, it's just the images is actually just all the things, all the learning, all the arbitrary information just uploaded in one few minutes. So that analogy doesn't disprove the blank slate model. We're going to talk about the DNA itself and builds the slate. The DNA is the slate for the building blocks of the slate. The concept of instincts was came out when the brain being center of thought was kind of neurology, and the show how man is greater than nature, but their own basic nature. There, under our more humans and sophisticated, there's a monster under us, a wild monster. Pseudoscience of evolutionary psychology, then it goes against evolution. Also, things explain away any intelligent acts of animals. They look intelligent. Even though, for everything to be so predetermined, actually take more specific, more precise, more complicated. That'd be a larger brain to make everything more predetermined, especially throughout the body. Knee-jerk reaction, actual knee-jerk reactions. Unconsciousness, like we're all wind-up toys. All wind-up toys. Lobsters and human fetuses can't feel pain. It's just reflex movement to negative stimuli. Which is that what pain is. ChatGPT isn't thinking, it's just putting points of information together with other points of information. Or he doesn't understand language, or animals don't understand language, so you're just associating sounds with things. Okay, but that logic, instincts don't. When I looked at finally when I saw National Geographic of a sea turtle's brain, I noticed the olfactory bulb is huge, the hugest part. In an instant, I thought maybe I'd like to smell the ocean. Instincts don't exist. It's all senses, it's all reflexes, which is actual wiring, physical, literal wiring. It's the urges, which is pressure points on the wiring. Cravings, which are actually open cell receptors. Senses and senses, and yes, reason, learning, and learned behavior and memory. Instincts were made up to dismiss. Humans feel special. Simplify morality as only sentient beings, or simplify what sentience even is. A false debate over the blank slate theory versus evolutionary psychology. No debate over the slate, talk over the slate itself, very little attention. All brained animals, because like I said, for behavior, but if it's all the cells, all the body, our entire body is a network of computers, not just the brain and its neurons, then really our knee-jerk reaction, a lot of reflexes are in our senses themselves, our joints, our muscles themselves. Also via debunking the lizard brain. We're completely different evolutionary paths, with a common ancestor between mammals and lizards, but not a lizard. And they do have and fish do have neurons. Of learned behavior in nature, more and more we study. The point of evolutionary psychology is actually to dismiss how psychology can copy itself and be reproduced. They're thinking of evolutionary neurology. Evolutionary neurology. You're really just saying structures in the brain, structures and hormones. And emotions and feelings and thought itself are chemical reactions, not the chemical themselves. It's like a battery charge. A charge is a reaction, not the fuel itself.